Assalamu alaikum class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. You are having science lesson now, and today we will revise the concept of acids and alkalis. We will first revise the concept of acids. Who will tell me about the term acids? Yes, acids are those chemical substances that have a sour taste. Mostly we refer it as those substances that are having sour taste, because the word acid have been taken from the Latin word acidus. Acidus having meaning sour. Can we find acids in our surroundings? Yes. In our food, for example, oranges, lemon, grapes, vegetables, fruits. Means if these things having a sour content, then we say these are acidic. Okay, what are alkalis? We have discussed in class that alkalis are those chemical substances having bitter taste. And we alkalis have the soapy touch. Can you relate soapy touch? However, alkalis are those substances having soapy touch or slippery touch, and we can easily find these things in our surrounding as we wash our hands. In addition, we also conduct the experiment in lab with the help of the indicators. I told you that indicators, the first one is litmus paper, and I told you the name of another indicator, that is, yes, phenolphthalein. There are a number of indicators we can use to check either our solution is acidic or not. But mostly we use these two indicators in the lab. This paper has two colors, blue and red. We use blue to identify the acidic solutions that will turn into red, and we use red to check the alkaline solutions that will become blue in case of alkaline solutions. We also discussed about the properties of both acids and alkalis. Then after the topics we discussed about the pH paper or pH scale. Who will tell me about the pH scale? Yes, it's a scale of measurement. Measurement of which things? Yes, to determine the strength of solution. Either it is strong or weak. And with the help of pH paper, we can easily identify the strength of acidic solutions. However, you know that pH scale has particular value of scale that starting the values from the 0 to 14, and 7 is in the mid, that is for neutral. If the value range of solution will be below to the 7th scale, then we say that it is acidic. And if the value will be greater than 7, then we will say solution is alkali. Okay, when the value will be comparatively less than 7, when the value will be decreased from 7 to near 0, then we will say that our solution is strong acidic. Similarly, when the value of solution in the scale will be greater than 7 and near to 14, then we will say that our solution is of strong alkaline nature. In the very last of these topics, we also discussed about the dilute and concentrated acids. Okay, dilute means what? Yes, dilute solutions are those having more amount of water. Amount of water will be greater as compared to the additional substance. And next one word is concentrated. Yes, these are the solutions having less amount of water. And these solutions contain more amount of other substances that we will add in water. This was all about the concept of acids and alkalis. Now today we will review this unit having the concept of acids and alkalis with fill in the blanks and true false as an objective portion. You will ready your pages with date and day, and you will also draw the margin lines as well. Now start writing the blanks. We will first write the statement, fill in the blanks with suitable words. Our first statement is vinegar contains which substance? As you know, vinegar has the texture of acidic nature, having the sour taste as well. So you will say that vinegar is acid. Vinegar contains acid. However, the vinegar has category of acid, that is acetic acid. You should know about the name as well. Okay. Our second statement is water is neutral, having pH number. Who will tell me about the pH number of water? I told you today as well, and in the previous lesson we discussed that neutral value has pH number 7. Yes. Okay, our third statement is the pH number, the pH number 14 indicates what kind of alkali? Strong or weak? Yes, you will say strong. Okay. Our fourth statement is strong, acid and alkali react to produce dash. When we will react acids and alkalis together, they produce two things. I told you also in the previous lesson. Yes, salt and water. Water. Now the fifth statement. When an acid is mixed with large amount of water or quantity, when an acid is mixed with a large amount of water, then it is referred as the dash acid. Dilute or concentrated? Yes, dilute. We'll write here dilute acid. As dilute acids have the amount of water that is greater as compared to the reacting substances. These are the statements for blanks. First one, that is vinegar contains dash acid, that is acetic acid. You should know about it. Now the second statement, water is neutral having pH number 7. Third statement, the pH number 14 indicates strong alkali. Fourth one, strong acid and alkali react to produce salt and water. Fifth one, when an acid is mixed with a large amount of water, then it is referred to as the dilute acid. These are all the statements for blank. We will review the second portion of objective type, that is true false. You will write the statement, write T for true and F for false in the following statements. First one statement is oranges and lemons are sour because they contain acid. Okay, is it true or false? Yes, it is true. Now move towards the second statement. The strength of an acid is measured by its pH. Is it true or false? Yes, it's also true. You will mention T in front of the statement. The third statement is pure water has pH 7. Is it true or false? As you know that water is neutral, having the pH 7. It is also true. You will mention T in front of the statement. Fourth one statement is sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide are the examples of acids. Is it true or false? I also showed you the sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide, and we have used these chemicals as an alkali. And when we will mix bases with water, then we will say these are alkalis. Now tell me, this statement is true or false? Yes, this statement is false because these are bases, and when we will mix these bases in water, we will also say these are alkalis. You will mention here examples of bases, or you will write here alkalis. So we will write here this statement is false. You need to write the correct statement now. What will be the correct statement? Yes, you are right. Sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide are the examples of alkalis. You need to write whole statement. Alkalis. Okay, now move to our last statement, that is acids turned blue litmus red. Is it true or false? Yes, this statement is true, because when we will dip or pour the paper in the acidic solution, the paper that will be blue, it turns into red. This statement is correct. You will mention here T, as you know this is correct statement. This is all about our today's work. You need to revise the whole unit of acids and alkalis. You will write these statements in your notebooks, and I will repeat the statements. The first statement, that is, oranges and lemons are sour because they contain acid. Second statement is, the strength of an acid is measured by its pH. Third one is, pure water has pH 7. Fourth one, sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide are the examples of acids. That is false. And fifth one, that is last, acids turn blue litmus red. This is true. You will write blanks and true false in your notebook. If you consider any problem regarding any concept of acids, alkalis, indicators, pH scale, then you can concern with me. You will also prepare this chapter when you will come, inshallah. Okay, Allah Hafiz.